Hey guys, Anthony here, and in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips in Vidently. If you haven't yet, I'd encourage you to watch these 2 videos to get a better understanding of Vidently and how to use it. In tip number 1, I'll show you how to rename layers. So here I have a video project with 3 scenes in the timeline below. And if I click on scene number 3, you can see that there are quite a few layers. And if I scrub through the scene using the playhead like so, you will see that there is a button graphic, and I know it is the outline layer number 4. So if I click on the layer in the layers section, you will see this dialog box where I can rename the layer and click OK. As you can see, the layer has been renamed. I've also renamed these 2 text layers, and this can be very helpful, especially on scenes with many layers. In tip number 2, we'll explore the hide all and show all buttons. Again, in this scene number 3, you can see that there are quite a few overlapping layers and hotspots. If I wanted to move this button and text a bit lower, it would be a bit difficult to do so. However, if I click on the hide all button, you will see that it hides all the layers. I can then unhide only those 2 layers using the eye icons, and then move the button and text by dragging and dropping them like so. And then use the show all button to unhide all the layers once again. In tip number 3, we'll talk about the edit button in the layers section. This edit button for this text layer is the same as the hotspot on the canvas. Sometimes when you have many overlapping hotspots, I find it easier to use the edit buttons in the layers section instead of the hotspots. In tip number 4, I'd like to show you the export scene feature. As you can see, we have 3 scenes in this video project, and if I use the create video button in the menu bar up top, it will render an MP4 for the entire video project. However, if I wanted to render an MP4 only for the first scene, I can click on the scene in the timeline below, and then use the export scene button here to render an MP4 only for this particular scene. And finally, in tip number 5, I'd like to show you the Pixabay integration. In this section of the menu bar, you will notice this royalty-free images button. It is the Pixabay API integration which gives you access to thousands of copyright-free images. You will need to first set it up before you can use it in the settings section in this menu bar, where you will need to enter your Pixabay API key. You will have to create a Pixabay account if you don't already have one. You can watch this tutorial that I created for Explaindio. The process of setting up the Pixabay API is quite similar. You can check the link in the description section. Well, hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, please let me know. And thanks for watching.